Welcome to my channel. Try to hear the latest story.
I'm sitting at my kitchen table, a 36-year-old man staring at a lukewarm mug of coffee, grappling with how quickly your entire world can collapse. It was Thursday, around 2 p.m., when my phone buzzed. My fiancée, Emily, 31, who I'd been with for 3 years and shared my home with for the last 18 months, called me. We'd been engaged for 8 months. The call was brief, devastating, and oddly businesslike. "James, I have something to tell you," she said. "I'm moving in with Ryan. We're expecting a baby together. I'll grab my stuff tonight." Ryan, 29, was her personal trainer, the guy she'd been working out with obsessively for 4 months. I'd even covered the cost of those sessions, thinking I was being a supportive partner. My mind went blank for a moment, struggling to process her words. "Congratulations," I said, my voice flat, like I was confirming a meeting time. "That's all you've got to say?" she asked, surprised. "What else is there? You've made your choice." She hesitated. "I thought you'd try to fight for me. You're pregnant with another man's child and moving in with him, Emily. There's nothing left to fight for." I ended the call. Strangely, I felt calm, almost detached, as if I were watching someone else's life unravel. But beneath that calm, my brain was already in motion. First, the engagement ring. I'd purchased it 6 weeks ago, so I called the jeweler, explained the situation, and learned they had a 60-day return policy with a small restocking fee. I drove there immediately, returned the ring, and got back $10,500 of the $11,500 I'd spent. Next, the car. A leased Audi I'd co-signed for 10 months earlier, with payments auto-deducted from my account. I logged into the leasing company's site, removed my payment method, and called to withdraw as guarantor. They informed me Emily would need to qualify for the lease on her own income or return the car by month's end. Her part-time yoga instructor salary wouldn't cover it. Back home, I locked down everything, changed the Wi-Fi password, logged out all devices from streaming services, Hulu, Amazon Prime, everything, and reset the passwords. Canceled the gym membership I'd been paying for. Changed the code on my home security system. Called the credit card company to remove Emily as an authorized user. Took about 3 hours, methodical and precise. By 5:30 p.m., I was sitting in my living room, everything secured, waiting for the next move. At 6:45 p.m., the doorbell rang. The security camera showed Emily, tears streaming, clutching 2 suitcases. I opened the door, keeping the chain on. "James, please, we need to talk." "Ryan." He threw me out. "Why would Ryan kick out his pregnant girlfriend?" I asked. "It's complicated. He said he's not ready for me to move in." The audacity floored me. She dismantled our life expecting Ryan to take over. And when that fell apart, she was back at my doorstep. "That's a Ryan problem, not a James problem," I said. "You can't just cut me off like this. I can't access any accounts. The car payment was declined. My gym membership's gone. You said you were moving in with Ryan. Those are his responsibilities now. Please, just for tonight until I figure things out." "No, Emily. You chose Ryan and his baby over our life. I'm respecting that." Her expression shifted from desperation to anger to panic. "This is cruel. You're punishing me for being honest." "I'm not punishing you. I'm accepting your choice. You wanted a life with Ryan. Go build it. But I have nowhere to go. You have Ryan. You have family. You have friends. Figure it out." I shut the door and locked it. She pounded on it for 10 minutes, sobbing and shouting, then left. The silence felt serene. Update 1. It's been 2 days since Emily's bombshell. The fallout's been predictable. Thursday night, after she left, I got a flood of texts from unknown numbers. She was clearly borrowing phones since I'd blocked hers. "James, I messed up. Ryan's not who I thought. I'm at a motel and I can't afford it. Please talk to me." I saved screenshots and didn't reply. Friday morning, her sister Lauren called my work phone. "James, what's wrong with you? Emily's heartbroken. She's basically homeless. Emily told me she was moving in with Ryan and having his baby. I respected her decision. She made a mistake. Ryan's a jerk who used her and ditched her. That's unfortunate, but it's not my problem to fix. She needs help. She has nowhere to go. She has Ryan, her family, her friends. Ryan's the father of her child. Ryan wants nothing to do with her. Still not my problem. She chose him over me. You're being heartless. I'm being realistic. I'm not her fallback. I hung up and blocked Lauren's number. Friday afternoon, Emily's mom, Karen, called. James, I'm disappointed in you. Emily's pregnant, and you tossed her out like trash. Karen, Emily chose to leave me for another man and his baby. I didn't toss her out. She left. But she regrets it. She made a mistake. She realized Ryan won't support her like I did. That's not regret. That's consequences. She needs stability for the baby. Ryan's baby. Ryan's responsibility. You're cold. I'm practical. Your daughter chose someone else. I'm honoring that. The kicker? A mutual friend told me Ryan's married. His wife discovered the affair and pregnancy, and Ryan cut Emily off to save his marriage. So Emily didn't just lose me and the life we had. She lost her affair partner too, while pregnant with his child. The Audi dealership called today. Emily tried to negotiate with them, but without a co-signer, she doesn't qualify for the lease. She has until the end of the month to return the car or face repossession. She's been posting vague social media updates about fake people and real love. A few mutual friends asked what happened. I told them the truth. She left me for someone else, it didn't work out, and now she's facing the consequences. Most get it. Those who don't weren't really my friends. I spent the weekend clearing out Emily's remaining belongings from the house. Boxed them up, labeled them, and left them for her to collect if she wants. I'm not delivering anything. The house feels quieter now in a good way. No more wondering if she's texting Ryan or paying for her trainer sessions. No more supporting someone who was planning to leave me. Update 2. A week has passed since that life-altering call. The entitlement has hit new levels. Monday, I received a certified letter at my workplace from Emily. 3 pages of handwritten drama about how I abandoned her and how she didn't mean for things to end this way. The final paragraph demanded I cover her motel costs until she gets back on her feet and suggested couples counseling to heal from this betrayal. Her betrayal. She cheated, got pregnant by another man, announced she was leaving me, and I betrayed her by not bankrolling her afterward. I showed the letter to my friend Mike, a lawyer, over lunch. He nearly choked laughing. She wants you to pay her bills after leaving you for another guy and calls it your betrayal? Apparently, I'm her safety net forever. Keep this letter, he said. If she escalates, it shows her mindset. Tuesday, reality hit harder. The bank called. Emily tried using the canceled credit card at multiple stores. They flagged it as fraud until I explained. I confirmed with the card company that she's no longer an authorized user and noted any further attempts as unauthorized. Wednesday, her parents showed up at my house unannounced. I watched them on the security camera before answering. James, we need to talk, Karen said. Her dad, Tom, looked uneasy but firm. Son, Emily messed up, but you can't cut her off entirely. Tom, she didn't mess up. She chose to leave me for another man. That's not my responsibility to fix. She's pregnant. She needs support. Ryan's baby. Ryan's support or yours. Ryan's married. He was using her. She should have figured that out before cheating. They cycled through guilt, reasoning, and threats about doing what's right. I stayed calm, stuck to the facts, and they eventually left. Thursday, Emily showed up at my gym. Not her fancy one where she met Ryan, but mine. She cornered me near the dumbbells. James, give me 5 minutes. You've got 3. Go. I know I hurt you. I'm pregnant, scared, and I don't know what to do. 2 minutes. Ryan lied. He's married, never planned to leave his wife. I was so stupid. 1 minute. I miss you. I miss us. We can fix this if you give me a chance. Time's up. You didn't make a mistake, you made choices. You chose to cheat with Ryan, to have his baby, to leave me. Ryan being a liar doesn't change that. But I love you. No, you love what I provided: security, stability. Ryan offered excitement until reality hit. Now you want your fallback. That's not true. You announced you were having Ryan's baby and moving in with him. I just accepted it. If Ryan had been who you thought, you'd be with him now. I grabbed my bag and left. Find a new gym, Emily. This one's mine. Later, Lauren texted. You're cruel. Emily's sleeping in her car. My reply, she chose Ryan. These are Ryan's consequences. I blocked her. Final update. 3 months have passed since Emily's announcement. Time to close this chapter. Emily's situation unraveled fast. Sleeping in a car you can't afford while pregnant isn't viable. She lasted a week before the Audi was repossessed. I saw it in the dealer's lot, back with their plates. Her parents finally let her move into their spare room, but it's been a mess. Emily expected them to fund the lifestyle I provided, dinners out, shopping sprees. Instead, she got a basic room and lectures about accountability. The pregnancy added more complications. Ryan, desperate to save his marriage, claimed Emily lied about the baby's paternity. He demanded a DNA test. She agreed, likely hoping it would force him to step up. The results confirmed it's his. Instead of leaving his wife, Ryan lawyered up for a custody fight, offering minimal support. His wife left him anyway, but he's fighting to limit Emily's claims. So Emily's facing single motherhood, living with her parents, working part-time, with a baby daddy who sees her as a legal burden. 6 weeks ago, I saw her outside a coffee shop near my office, visibly pregnant, struggling with bags. For a moment, I felt a pang. Not sympathy, but acknowledgement of our past. Then I remembered her standing in my living room, declaring she was leaving for Ryan and his baby. I finished my drink and went back to work. Last week, Lauren tried one last time, through a coworker, asking if I'd help with baby expenses, for old time's sake. I said, Emily chose Ryan as her baby's father. Those are Ryan's expenses. The entitlement persists. Even now, facing the full weight of her choices, Emily and her family think I should fix her mess. But my life is great. The house is mine again. My finances are mine. No more wondering who she's texting or funding her affair. I started dating someone new last month, Claire, a 33-year-old engineer. She's independent, pays her own way, and doesn't need a personal trainer. It's refreshing to be with someone who doesn't see me as a wallet. The revenge wasn't dramatic. It was letting Emily face the consequences of her choices. She wanted Ryan and his baby. She got them. Along with a married man who used her, a custody battle, single motherhood, and the loss of the comfortable life she discarded. She bet our relationship on Ryan being her better option. She lost, and reality always collects.